It's the worst. It's terrible. That game is awful. I hate that game so much. I don't think I actually ever beat that game because I hate that game so much. So if you're just joining us right now, I'm Xav D'Amatos, joined by Mr. David Hinkle. How you doing, man?
Oh, I am great. I'm much like the Spartan right now.
This Spartan feels my pain because we're going to be playing Perfect Dark Zero. Welcome to our Xbox 360 launch lineup extravaganza. We're a couple years too late, but it doesn't matter. We're going to stream some Xbox 360 launch games. We have most of them. We opted not to get all of the sports games because that seemed like the most boring stuff that when we did the PlayStation 3 version of the stream last week. It seemed pretty boring. So I did have Tiger Woods because we couldn't get Tiger Woods to work last week, so we'll try that out. But we have some games that I love, like Amp 3, Geometry Wars, Condemned Criminal Origins. I found so I couldn't find Quake 4, which was a launch game, but I did find the Quake 2 disc that came with Quake 4, so we can play Quake 2. And basically, it's going to degenerate to us just playing Quake 2 the whole time, I think, because Quake 2 is awesome. And then we have everything else: Perfect Dark Zero, Ridge Racer 6, Cameo, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the official movie. Of the official remake. Gun, and of course, we have a Call of Duty 2. We don't have the full version, but we have the demo. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it. I went to like 4 stores yesterday looking for Call of Duty 2. No one has Call of Duty 2 anymore. Like, what?
That's crazy. How could you not find an 8-year-old game at a GameStop? That
I don't know.
That seems ridiculous.
It's weird.
I'm very interested to check out Gun because I never played it. And, I like the Tony Hawk games. I mean, Neversoft is cool for that, but... yeah, we have quite the launch lineup today. Hopefully you guys are entertained. Thank you for joining us.
We do. So I thought we could kick it off with something special, and that is the game that came with the Xbox 360, which is Hexic HD.
Whoa. Look at your dashboard here. Where are the blades, man? Where are the blades?
I missed them. Oh, man. So I really wanted to try to get the blades back by installing an old update or finding a way to do it. But then it was brought to my attention that if we were to do that and put in games, it would force us to do a bunch of updates because to play multiplayer and stuff, it would need us to update anyway. Okay. So, unfortunately, we couldn't
John
do the
Apocalypse
blades.
Is asking why we didn't order COD2, Call of Duty 2 online. So we're trying to simulate as best we can the world we lived in 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, Amazon didn't exist. You couldn't order anything online. In fact, the internet was just getting started 8 years ago. So that's why we didn't order Call of Duty 2 online, John Apocalypse. But thank you for the suggestion.
The real answer is that it's been kind of busy, and it was the last thing on my mind at the time.
Yeah. Also, I feel the need to point out again that you and me are totally, like, skirting work duties. Like, we had a console launch last week. We have a console launch this week. And instead of, like, I don't know, writing posts and doing work, we're just going to futz around on Twitch and
so I don't know if this is
old games.
This is the perfect thing to happen because this really replicates how we all felt when the Xbox 360 came out, because my 360 keeps freezing, so I have to restart it again.
Nice. If we get the red rings, it's going to be excellent. Hide Squadron 1. Amazon existed. Yes, I know. It was a joke. Prime, however, did not. Waited days for your stuff. Yes, we all did. Yeah. D-Day Gold joystick. I have PS4 and don't own any multiplayer games, but can I add you on my PS4? Just need your ID? Sure, go ahead. I believe it... Is there a joystick account for PS4? Or are we just all individuals living our lives? I don't know. Zav is away. You can try and just add joystick, PSN ID joystick. Maybe it exists. Let's see. You going to play any Halo 2? That was the main game I played at 360 launch, Quinion asks. No. Actually, our full list of games is Amp 3, Hexic HD, Condemned Criminal Origins, Gun, Call of Duty 2, the demo, Quake 2, not Quake 4. We couldn't find Quake 4, but Zab found a Quake 2 disc somewhere. Cameo, Elements of Power, Peter Jackson's King Kong, Project Gotham Racing 3, Perfect Dark Zero, Ridge Racer 6, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06, Geometry Wars Retro Evolved, and our special highlight game, because we had to, we played Haze in our PS3 live stream, which wasn't a PS3 launch game, so we felt the need to to do that again, we have 2 Human
Yeah.
from Silicon Knights. So
We
yeah,
found a
get ready.
copy. We said, "Damn the lawyers at Epic." We found
Yeah.
our copy. We didn't submit our copy back to them. So
Right.
yeah, my Xbox 360 is totally flaking out today, which is awesome timing.
Yeah, that's
but it
really
does
fortunate
replicate
for us.
exactly what we went through 8 years ago. So we're gonna start up Hexic HD. Now, when this game came out, did you? Well, obviously it came with the 360. Did you play this much when it first came out?
Oh, absolutely. I am a puzzle game junkie. I love puzzle games. So the fact that I got that packed in with my Xbox 360 kind of took me back to the times of the NES, the SNES, like when you would actually get a game with your console, and that was like very, very cool for me. But yeah, I played the crap out of this game, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this game. I barely remember how to play it. And,
Yeah,
and if-
I can see that. It took you about 4 minutes to even
Shut up.
eliminate any blocks.
listen. You know, it's just been a long day. Although the day just started.
Yeah, it's going to get so much longer.
It's gonna get
I love
so much
people bringing
longer.
People in the chat are bringing up the HD DVD drive.
Oh, you know what? I actually do own that.
Yeah, I still have it too.
Um,
It's sitting in my parents' attic. I remember Warner Brothers, I think, did the whole when it was going down and HD DVD was going to be ended. They did this trade-in thing where it's like, hey, you know, mail us your HD DVDs and we'll give you Blu-ray versions of the HD DVDs. I think it was like Batman Begins and stuff like that. But to this day, there is one movie that I love, Harsh Times, with Christian Bale, that I don't think you can get on Blu-ray.
Oh,
still.
it was an
It's still
exclusive. They signed an exclusive agreement.
Yeah, they signed an exclusive, and yeah,
They thought that
so-
was the game that was going to make them. That was going to put them on the map. You know.
Yeah, if you want to watch a movie about a crazy Christian Bale that is an American Psycho, Harsh Times is pretty much that. But
What was that other
yeah.
movie where he was the machinist? He was pretty crazy in that too.
yeah, he was a very skinny dude, skinny, hallucinating guy.
Yeah. So I mean, this game came with the 360. Now the Xbox One doesn't come with any games, but you can download games for free. Like there's a sort of a free version of Killer Instinct,
Okay.
which you reviewed on Joystick.
Yep, I did.
How does that stack up against Hexic HD?
Well, I will say that it's. I mean, the combos are pretty crazy in Hexic HD. You can get some sick combos going on. But yeah, we Alexander is shooting me an IM telling me that we that's right. We turned the HD DVD into a cutting board for some posts on Joystick.
Oh, man.
Where Alexander literally cut onions on top of his HD DVD because
Did you do that in the
DVD drive?
Was that a thing that actually happened?
yeah, apparently.
I don't remember that. Maybe that was when I was not working there.
I don't remember either, but you know that's.
I leveled up. I'm the greatest of the people playing Hexic HD right now. I'm the best player in the world, which is no one. I don't think
This is
anyone's
great.
actually playing this game.
So if you don't know what Hexic is, if you were too young, you know, to
8 years ago? I guess
8 years ago, if you were too
Sure.
young to enjoy the puzzling fury of Hexic HD, basically you twist these 3 different gems, and you're trying to, like every puzzle game, bring like-colored connections together so that they will be eliminated from the game board. So as Xav turns around 3 jewels, I guess, gems, I don't know what you would call the individual pieces, but as he turns them and brings, I think 4 more together, they kind of break up, and then you get the points. So,
yeah. You know what? I don't think that there was enough emphasis on the fact that I don't think this is running at 1080p at 60 frames per second.
yeah, this is some weak stuff right here.
What is this, like 720? What year is this? Come on. Come on, guys. Get on it. Where's my Hexic HD update? Actually,
Yeah.
this did have to update, so apparently something had happened after this game came out. Like, they figured they had to update this. I don't know what
Right.
it was. I think there was DLC for this game, which I did not buy, obviously. I don't think I've ever played this game on my profile either, so...
Well, on your new profile anyway. But
This is my new profile, yeah, because when I first got my Xbox 360, I was living in Canada, and I had a different Xbox Live profile, which I could not bring over, and then I moved to America, and then they changed the policy, and you could totally switch now.
gamertag, like you know, importing laws are very strict in America.
It
We
sounded
have
like you said
cameras.
gamertag importing lols.
Importing laws, yeah. Well, I guess that also.
It is hilarious that happened.
Some people asking in the stream. I feel like I'm gonna have to bring this up like pretty regularly. People in the stream asking about why we don't have blades, and we can't. I mean, that would if
we
tried
had blades, so hard, guys. You've no idea.
We tried so hard to have the blades going on, but if we did have blades, then all the games would prompt us to download updates and stuff like that, and we wouldn't be able to just jump into some crazy Hexic action as we have today. So you know, and that's really a disservice to everyone involved. So
I'm pretty sure it is. As much as this is fun, I think we should move on to something that is probably
you're so
best.
close to 1,000 points, though, Zach.
Oh, I already quit. It's fine. The thing that I think was the game that everyone played when the Xbox 360 came out, Geometry Wars.
Oh yeah, Geo Wars was the jam. Also, I want to say to AHA124, Xbox 360 Fanboy Podcast. I love that group. Thank you very much. I had a brief stint. I had a brief stint on that podcast, as did Xav. Well, Xav was not as brief. He was on there a lot longer than I was, but yeah. So thank you very much. We enjoyed doing it. Let's see. Mel's in here. Dave, do you remember when XBLA games had a less than 50 megabyte size cap? Yes. I also remember when they used to cost $5, which was pretty awesome. And now, of course, everything is 10 to 15 to 20, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I do remember those times. I have sorry, tweets are popping up like
tweets
crazy.
are popping up. I do want to say that I have never played this game on my account, so I don't have any on this account. On my regular account, I remember being pretty decent at this, but
oh man, well, I'm wondering what's the over/under on amount of achievements you're going to unlock during this live stream.
Well, I think I want to make sure that I have my notifications turned on.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to turn them on. Hit your guide button. Go over to the right to.
What do you think this is? What do you think this is?
I have.
Stop, sir.
I have 110K in achievements, so I feel the need to talk down to people about.
Well, see, I would have got. I was deep into that. At one point, I think me and you were having a fight, but then you got way ahead of me. But I was like at 80,000 on my original account, and then when I moved, I had to make a new account. I couldn't bring it over, so now I'm like, I just it killed my love of achievements, and I think I have like less than 10,000 on this account now. So
yeah. Andrew asks if either of us owned a memory unit. I did not.
Did on the original Xbox 360. Yeah.
Okay.
On the original 360, there was no memory unit, no, there was a memory unit. Oh my God, he's right.
Yeah.
Because the core system didn't have a hard drive. Oh man. So I sorry to interrupt. We'll get to the chat in a sec. We were talking about before what we were doing when the 360 came out 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned that you had just started working at Joystick, or you were just about to start working at Joystick?
I was just about to start. At the end of 2005, I had not worked at Joystick yet. I was about 2 years. I guess I would say professionally. I mean, it was a very small site, but with not a lot of readers. But I was doing a lot of reviews and stuff. And so, yeah, professionally, I had about 2 years under my belt before I joined up with Joystick in March of 2006. Also, it is so frustrating watching you play Geometry Wars and not follow the classic clockwise movement pattern that you're supposed to do. Like,
oh, please, don't even.
Sorry, I'm
don't
a
even
bit
start.
of a Geo Wars perfectionist. What can I say?
A Geo Wars snob? Is that what you're trying to say?
Those green bastards are so annoying. So, what about you? Where were you at in life? When the Xbox 360 launched?
I was working at a video game retailer that shall not be named, selling the Xbox 360.
Oh, okay. So Babbage's?
I was working at a Fry's. I was working at a Babbage's and a Fry's. I was double dutying it. I was a manager at a store, and was one of the unfortunate souls that had to tell people about hardware shortages because there were no systems available for pretty much anyone.
Right.
So I had to. I do remember that my store. I worked in Toronto at the time, or Mississauga. It was a suburb of Toronto. Had the most Xbox 360 pre-orders in our district because I was really good at convincing people to make bad decisions. And not that the 360 was a bad decision, but we had the most core Xbox 360 pre-orders because I knew no one would actually want that, and I knew that if I got as much pre-orders for that as I could, we'd get the most allocation. I died. I think that's fair that I died when I was telling people that I sold core units of the 360. So yeah, it was pretty brutal.
The life of a young innocent Xav. I can picture it now. You know, you're just coming into the office early in the morning to sell your Xbox 360s. You got a donut in one hand, you got a Tim Hortons in the other. Just,
oh God, memories. Like that Barbra Streisand song should just kick off right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're playing a little Geometry Wars. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be streaming. Oh, the wormholes were the best, man. Oh, so good.
So bad at this game now. It's hard to go back, you know? Like, it's been so long since I played this.
Yeah. Well, you gotta use them bombs, man. You gotta use them bombs.
I don't like it. I mean, they're like my last resort, but by the time you... Or as I say that, I use the bomb. But by the time you realize, like, oh, I should use the bomb, it's too late.
Yeah.
You've already made a grave error.
Yeah, I actually fall into that pit too myself, like, because bombs are so valuable, you tend to just hold on to them as long as you possibly can instead of using them whenever you need to. But you know, you got to get that chain up, you got to get that point chain going.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm opening the wormholes and getting the F out. You know, I'm trying to get stuff done.
Can I get that on a T-shirt? Opening up wormholes and getting the F out.
Oh my God.
So, thank you guys for joining us in the chat. If you have any questions about these very new, very relevant games we're playing on Xbox 360, feel free to drop it in the chat. Jordan Rodkey says, look, you bombed the snakes. There's no feeling bad about that. Heck yeah. You gotta bomb them snakes, bro. Gotta bomb them. Let's see. Loot Law says we need Geometry Wars 3 for the 1. I would agree. I definitely agree. We need... the Xbox One needs its Reso gun. It needs its Reso gun? Reso gun?
Oh, God,
how do you pronounce that game?
Reso gun. Reso gun. And it's
okay,
Cameo, not Cameo or whatever
no,
the heck
it's Kameo. It's
Cameo. Terrible. I don't know what that means at all.
You know, take more pride in your speech, Xav. You know,
Can I just say that I love the fact that there's a new platform out right now, and on Twitch's homepage, it's Geometry Wars. I'm so sorry, Twitch. I'm sorry we've done this to you.
We've single-handedly ruined your website.
God, I kind of want... I was like, when we were playing Haze last week, I was like, oh man, this is just going to make Twitch shut down operations. They're going to be like, forget about it. We're done. We don't need this anymore.
They're going to send us a cease and desist letter. Just be like, what are you doing?
God,
Stop
Haze was so bad. I think, so I don't, you know, I'm not going to pull any punches here. I think the PS3 launch lineup was way worse than the Xbox 360 launch lineup.
Just by sheer fact of having Genji.
Just, yeah, you know, the giant enemy crab factor is a large thing to have to contend with. But I mean, like, they didn't have a huge marquee racer. I didn't like Carbon as much as I like Need for Speed Most Wanted, which we don't actually have. That game's really hard to find, and apparently it's still like $60. It's still like $40, like,
yeah,
because
which is crazy.
Super popular.
Isn't that the Need for Speed game that sold the most copies? I think is the original.
It's possible because that one was cross-gen, so it was Xbox and PS2, and then it also went to 360.
Right.
And it was just a really good game. Like,
yeah,
I really love that game.
Oh, Jared Ray has joined us. Thanks for popping in the chat, buddy.
Twitch's own Jared Ray.
Twitch's own Jared Ray and Raya Ra.
I don't know. You can't pronounce anything. So
yeah, I can't pronounce anything. So
yeah.
Sorry. Let's see. So we got a good question here, actually, that I want to bring up from Cleavon Little, who asked favorite launch game. I think he was just asking in the chat, but I feel the need that we. The need for speed.
So
need.
yeah. Like I was saying, part of the reason why I think like I remember the Xbox 360 launch lineup being better than the PS3 is because when I went back to go buy these games, I didn't feel as embarrassed as I did when I went to go buy the PS3 games. Mm-hmm. Like I'm buying, you know, Condemned Criminal Origins, Project Gotham Racing 3.
Yeah.
You know, I did buy, you know, Perfect Dark Zero, which is awful. It's terrible.
I just love that GameStop made some money on you buying a copy of Perfect Dark Zero.
I know.
Like, that's the thing that happened in 2013.
Here's the worst part. The worst part is when I have to expense all of this for AOL. They're going to be like, what? What year is this?
Like, you violated our ethics statement. You've done just horrible things to this.
We have a strict no PDZ policy here at AOL. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to let you go. Oh man,
hilarious.
awful.
But yeah, we've got a whole ton of games that we're going to be streaming here today. We've already played a little Hexic HD. As you can see, we're playing a little Geo Wars, a little Geometry Wars. And we've got AMP3, we've got Condemned Criminal Origins coming up.
AMP3 is awesome, by the way. I love AMP3.
Where's the Fusion Frenzy, though? Wasn't that... Oh, no, that's an Xbox...
That was Xbox One. Yeah, that was Xbox One jam, yeah. It is backwards compatible. We should do a backwards compatible stream at some point.
Yeah. Also,
we'll play Barbie Horse Adventures and...
How are we going to refer to the original Xbox after the launch of Xbox One? Because we can't call it Xbox.
Xbox OG? I don't know.
Xbox OG, the original Xbox.
I want to apologize publicly for my horrible Geometry Wars play.
Well, you're not following the clockwise movement pattern, like I said.
Listen, I like to go against the crowd.
Smooth It DDP brings up the Duke, the original Xbox controller. Halo 1, I prefer to play with the Duke controller.
I have Halo 1 Combat Evolved. I bought that for Games on Demand.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really weird if we start playing that, some game from 2001.
Well, that's next week's stream. We're going to keep going back in time further and further every week until we start streaming ET on the Atari.
the worst thing. Oh man, you know what? I'm dumb and I haven't updated the game name that we've been playing on Twitch. I apologize. We're gonna do one more round of Geo Wars, and why don't we hold a vote? Ask people what they want to see next.
Yeah, sure.
Preferably something horrible because we've already played one really good game.
Yeah, what do you guys want to see? Let me see if I can actually drop this list into the chat. Bam, there you go. You guys got a list in the chat of games that we have to play. Wow, people want to see Perfect Dark Zero.
Oh God, why? Why? Why don't we save that for last?
Truly, the misery of other people is entertainment.
Oh God, you are all monsters. The stream monster and dive kick is legit.
Everybody wants to see Perfect Dark Zero,
God.
except for Jared, who wants to see AMP3 cutscenes, apparently.
Yeah, Jared, we're just going to watch that for the next 20 minutes, because that stuff is amazing. The Canadian dudes, is pretty awesome.
We have a couple votes for Cameo. We have...
Cameo! It's Cameo!
No, it's Cameo.
Oh, God, it's the worst when you do that.
Like, so you know how, like, Goku, like, will throw a fireball, and he goes, Kameo, and he throws it. That's how you know how to pronounce Cameo.
I don't know what you're saying. It's all Greek to me.
This is welcome to the Joystick live stream. It's the only place you'll get references to Dragon Ball Z
while we play 8-year-old games.
This is only the highest form of entertainment here at the Joystick Twitch channel. Make sure you guys subscribe or follow or follow. That's the nomenclature. Follow us on the Twitch here for future broadcasts of old games that we just make jokes about. We also stream new games. We've been doing a lot of stuff with the PS4.
Yeah, you will definitely see some Xbox One stuff.
Yeah, this week is kind of all Xbox One. So if you're interested in Xbox One at all, we've had some reviews that went live. I personally reviewed Dead Rising 3 and Killer Instinct.
Yep.
And we also had a review for Loco Cycle from Jess, which was a very enlightening read. So just go to joystick.com/Xbox-One-launch, and you will get all of our juicy Xbox One launch coverage throughout the week. So and more's to come. We have other games that we haven't reviewed yet that we will be reviewing. I think we still need Forza 5 and Rise, so you can read about them later at some future time on Joystick. But yeah, keep it locked to that tag if you want to get any of your Xbox One launch coverage, details, news / words /
And if you want all of the hottest Xbox 360 launch coverage,
yeah, don't leave
this stream.
Yeah, don't leave this stream right here. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot more entertainment to offer you. So.
Well, we're about to play Perfect Dark, so I don't think that's accurate.
Well, apparently people want to see Perfect Dark Zero.
I just hope I go on like a 1,000,000-point run, so I never have to put in Perfect Dark. Oh God, it's gonna be so awful.
AJ Swain, moist Xbox One reviews. Yeah, they're a little damp. They're not dry yet. They're still a little damp.
Terrible.
Osiris Green says, I hope they make a Geo Wars for Xbox One 1080p 60 FPS.
I don't know who owns that license anymore because Bizarre Creations shut down.
Yeah, now they.
I think Activision
a couple
owns
guys
it.
went off to do. What did they go do? They did that that rocket, that Hog Rocket games or something like that. I want to say.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe?
I don't know. I'm playing Geometry Wars and you're asking me questions.
You're getting chased by a lot of shapes.
Yeah, and I died. Damn it! I guess that means. I guess you know what that means, folks.
Yeah. A couple people are pointing out that Activision owns the license to Geometry Wars, and I will just assume you're correct. So,
yeah, they do because they bought Bizarre Creations and they made Blur and then they got shut down.
Okay. Pat Joe 1 says he went to, or she says, they went to get a drink and bit their tongue. So, sorry to hear that, buddy. Sorry to hear that. Perfect Dark Zero has an 81 on Metacritic, Cadet Smiley says.
What?
An 81 on Metacritic. I do not believe that, and I'm not going to load Metacritic just to see, because we're going to play that game very
Alright, I'm going to switch. Give me 1 sec.
Alright, switch over. So we're going into Perfect Dark Zero. I'm going to drop the list of launch games again in the chat for you guys. I'll try to do that periodically so you can see what we've got going on. And what score did Joystick give Perfect Dark Zero, Jared asks. I think that was before we started scoring our reviews, so I don't know. Maybe a thumbs up? I think we chose to fry it, not buy it.
Chose to fry it, not buy it. What does that mean?
Let's see. What the Geek says, yo, shoot a friend request / invite to What the Geek. I'll pop PDZ in. Yeah, pop it in.
Well, I'm going to assume that if we check for an online lobby, there's not going to be a lot of selection. So, I mean, if you search for a lobby, we'll find one.
Yeah, this isn't any kind of Resistance Fall of Man here. We're not going to have a bunch of people online playing Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah, I should drop my gamer tag in here, though. My GT is...
People are for real saying that Metacritic, that Perfect Dark Zero has an 81 on Metacritic. 61 great reviews. Wow.
Well, you asked for it, you monsters, and here it is. Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, whoever's running the Joystick account, dropping in Xav's gamertag, which is X-Ray Alpha Victor.
That was me.
Next Gen Eyes! Next Gen Eyes! Right there.
Perfect Dark Zero. I'm updating.
So remember how hyped we all were to get a new Perfect Dark game? We were to drop that base, Sweeney. Indeed, we were so hyped for a new Perfect Dark game. This was like, man, the best.
No. Okay, so let me tell you a story. So I was working at a retailer when this came out, and there was a shipping error in my district, so no one got copies of this in time for the midnight launch. So I knew where the warehouse was. It was like an hour and a half from my store. Drove to the warehouse to get copies of this game so we would have it. We'd be the only store in the district to have it. Because I'm like, this is going to be important because this game is going to be very good. And then as soon as I played it, I kicked myself so hard. And it's the worst thing that's ever happened.
It is not a good game. Amethyst asks, what are Rare making at the moment? I think they're working on Kinect Sports Rivals.
Yeah, I think that's their new thing.
Yeah, so they've thankfully upgraded from rendering avatars and are now actually making a game. So yeah. Cool Phantom, no Xbox One from Amazon. It's all been canceled. Amazon has canceled all Xbox Ones or just yours?
Okay, we're gonna start with the single player. Unfortunately. Oh man, all these invites. People wanting in the hot PDZ action. You're all crazy. What's happening to the world right now? Oh my goodness! All right.
We have a lot of people who enjoy bad games, like a fine wine.
Well, we can play co-op. I'm gonna send someone a co-op.
We should play co-op. You should also delete all those messages you have on your Xbox, by the way.
Well, it's too late now. We've gone too far.
Yeah, people have already seen it. They've seen everything.
Oh no.
They've seen it all.
It's Luddy asking me to go online.
Well, you know, we can't reveal the insider Joystick secrets to just random folks. But
wait, how do I actually create a co-op mission?
We are knee-deep in
Oh,
our
wait.
stream now. We are going to be doing this for a while. Thank you guys for joining us. We're about 30 minutes in. And I'm going to drop the list of the games that we're playing here in the chat again. And we just want to thank you for joining us. We're playing Xbox 360 launch games and also 2 Human at some point. And yeah, so if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, feel free to drop it in the chat. I will try and read them aloud and answer them the best I can if they are questions. Let's see. The green names are so hard to read.
They are.
Amethyst. How have Rare gone from Perfect Dark
Hold on
Connect
a second.
to Connect Sports? Ouch. I'm going to say poor choices, maybe? Poor life choices?
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. They certainly didn't make Killer
You know
Instinct.
what? You know what they made though, which was awesome, and I kind of wish it was a launch game so we could play it. Is oh boy, what is that game? Viva Pinata. Love Viva
yeah,
Pinata.
dude. The only Xbox 360 cannibal sim, I want to say, like, wasn't it really like? I love how they glossed over the fact that pinatas ate the candy from other pinatas. Like, that is straight up cannibalism. Oh, Jared asked a good question. Why do we always fall for launch games and not be savvy consumers and just wait? Because we like shiny tech. It's kind of like the Ubisoft rule, right? Like, you got to get a bunch of games on a launch platform because, you know, that fervor, that excitement for a new console, you're obviously just going to snatch up everything you can to play on it because you're so excited for a new console. So, and I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that. And yeah, so I think that's part of it. And Ubisoft has made a ton of money doing just that. I mean, look at the Kinect launch. They had a couple games for that was right there. They actually, I would say, are the pioneer kind of Kinect-based fitness. So Xbox Fitness on Xbox One would not exist if it wasn't for Ubisoft. So thanks, Ubisoft.
I would just like to now remind people about what we're going to do. I'm about to play Perfect Dark Zero cooperatively online with someone whose gamer tag I believe is Jesus in HD. So I don't know what's happening to my life right now.
Is Jesus in full HD though? Because if he's
The
not full
fullest
HD,
HD.
I gotta see our Savior, bro. I gotta see him.
All right,
In
this needs to stop. This conversation needs to end immediately. Look at those character models. It's so bad. Textures, like
Look at that frame rate, man.
That frame rate's not bad. It might be the stream's chugging. Oh no, that's a bad frame rate.
Yeah, two guys with like haircuts. They have similar haircuts.
So I love how it doesn't even. Do I have? Oh yeah, there we go. I totally have someone next to me, but the cutscene only shows Joanna Dark, who I am clearly playing as Joanna.
Joanna. I just love that the future is all about big giant platform elevators. So that's going to be something to look forward to in the next, I don't know, 200 years. When is this game? When does it take place in time?
I don't know, in my dreams, in my nightmares. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Perfect Dark Zero lore. Unfortunately, I wanted to read the.
Oh, how dare you not get prepared for the stream?
Oh God, we're supposed to break boxes? I guess. Was this what's happening now?
Yep.
Next gen box breaking right now. Can you
Next-gen
not
box
jump
breaking.
in this game?
No, you can't jump.
You can't jump in this
There's
game.
no jump.
Oh,
so thankfully, the evil future terrorists or whoever they are built a series of ramps for you.
What just happened? What just happened?
Oh, I just want to congratulate Reckless for losing 100 pounds, which is pretty awesome, man. I've also lost a bunch of weight recently, and it feels good, right? Feels good. Of course, I say that, and I have eaten a Milky Way candy bar and drank a Mountain Dew so far this morning.
Hey, you know what doesn't feel good though? Playing
This
Perfect
game?
Dark Zero.
It just looks really clumsy. Like, can you pop up your turn speed because it looks like
I don't
you
know.
are
Are there
an old lady.
options? Are there like game options?
This game existed in a time before options.
I don't know. It might
Also,
have.
I love Xav how you changed the title card to now playing Perfect Dark Zero, you monsters. You guys made this happen to us. We're suffering, hopefully, for your enjoyment.
What's happening? What are we supposed to be doing here?
And also, Art says there is no jump in time splitters, and that is a great game. True. They're for more modern games. The I want to say Skylanders and Skylanders Giants didn't have jump. I think SWAT Force does, though. They added that. It's a new feature. Oh man! Wow! Look at that combat.
Next gen
Look at it.
combat. I don't remember this level. Was this how the game actually started?
Yeah, this is, you know, because, I mean, spy stuff, you got to get in the server room. Like, as a spy, that is where you want to be, is in the server room. Let's see. Cool Phantom, what were the launch titles on Xbox 360? Well, glad you asked. There are a bunch I just dropped in the chat, and those are the ones we'll be playing today. We've already gone through Hexic HD and Geometry Wars because we got to get the good stuff out of the way so we can get to the rest. I'm personally looking forward to King Kong because I really liked Peter Jackson's King Kong. And yeah, so thanks for joining us. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be doing this for a while now. And if you want to vote for the next game, you know, tell us what to play in the chat. We are but your minions. We do everything for you. We do it for you.
You got to hack that door, son. Hack that door!
Get to hacking, man. What's this chick doing that you're with? She's such a poor spy. She's standing on the X, but she's not hacking.
You always got to be hacking. It's like the Alec Baldwin speech from Glengarry Glen Ross, but just replace
ABH.
closing with hacking, and you pretty much get what I'm trying to go with here.
Jordan Rodkey says King Kong was great, best Jurassic Park game ever. Yes.
No, Operation Genesis is the best Jurassic Park game ever. That game is awesome.
I enjoyed King Kong quite a bit. I love setting fire to T-Raptors in the brush.
T-Raptors? Did you just meld two dinosaurs together?
Yeah, well, so the heart of the story of King Kong is that King Kong is on this island. He's doing genetic experiments to Tyrannosaurus rexes and raptors to try and create the ultimate dinosaur, the ultimate hybrid saur, if you will. And yeah, that's really the narrative of King Kong. I'm surprised you don't remember that. It was a very interesting story.
I didn't pay attention to the objective. What am I supposed to do?
You got to destroy the CPU. There's a CPU somewhere, and you got to bust it up.
But I'm a drone. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with this stupid thing. How do I? Can I climb elevation?
Yeah.
It says elevation, but how do I actually change my elevation?
W. Johnstow 1, what about the outfit launch window? Yeah, we're not really doing launch window.
No.
We're just doing launch lineup. I mean, if we were doing launch window, then I would be dying to play Dead or Alive 4, which is probably my favorite launch window game of Xbox 360. I have like 4,000 hours in that game. Actually, funny story. So I was in Philly to see Ludwig when he was in town back when he lived in South Africa. And for one full day, I kid you not, like 10 hours, I came to see him early in the morning, and we started playing DOA 4, and before we knew it, it was dark out. And like we had just sat there and played against each other for about 10 hours. It was ridiculous. Me and him have over 1,000 matches in that game. We have played the crap out of DOA 4. So if we were doing launch window, I would say that's definitely something we'd have to have in here, but we're trying to stick mainly to what was there at launch.
Right.
What was there, what was available at the launch of the console, because, you know, we have a new console launching this week, an Xbox One. And so that's why we're doing this. Last week we did a PS3 stream, which you can see on joystick.com. It's our website that we maintain for you, and you can see that. So if you have any questions, you know, any concerns, any comments, leave them in the chat. We're trying to read them, trying to get to them as best we can. But otherwise, we're just trying to keep our sanity in the face of Perfect Dark Zero. Oh, watch out for the spider bots, lady.
Spider bots, all kinds. Spider bots for days.
She has no concern for the spider bot threat.
Why is she wearing like a spacesuit? Or this dude's wearing some spacesuit? Weird.
He was going to go into space, but then the spider bot stopped him. So, Jordan Rodkey says, can you stream some HD DVDs? No, we can't.
No, I don't have the HD DVD player here. I do own one, though. It's at my parents' place.
Yeah. That's also like a copyright thing. I feel like we would get Joystick in a lot of trouble if we streamed, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Batman Begins.
Straight up just stream movies.
Wow, Windfish. You remember paying 200 euros for the HD DVD add-on. I didn't know euros existed back then.
Yes, they did.
But were you satisfied with your purchase?
I'm going to go with no.
Was it well worth 200 euros? Wow, Too Hard One says he owns 2 HD DVD players. Well, you gotta have that backup, buddy. Gotta have that backup.
Yeah, you know, just in case something bad happens to it.
Just in case.
If while you're watching Ocean's 11, it just craps out on you, you need to finish that heist movie right away.
Right. Was that in HD DVD?
It was because I owned it.
Okay.
I remember it.
I'm actually looking up a list of HD DVDs now. We have 484 domestic U.S. titles. Aeon Flux, wow, you remember that excellent Charlize Theron vehicle? We have Payback, straight up, the director's cut, which is actually a pretty good film. Norbit, oh, gotta get your Norbit in. The Italian Job, nice. Hustle and Flow, wow, they put Hustle and Flow on HD DVD.
Alright, now you're just naming movies during the stream. This is ridiculous.
Well, you know, people brought it up. I'm trying to entertain and educate the people.
Hey, were you not supposed to hack this nonsense? Like, it says activate. I'm gonna try to pull. I hit this button to pull out the hacking device earlier.
Yeah. Oh, Vincendi says Shaun of the Dead was HD DVD. Nice. I did not know that. Let's see. Art says if you guys do co-op for 2 Human, he'll have to dig out his copy. Please do that. Get prepared now because I feel like 2 Human's going to come up pretty soon.
Well, we might save that one for a little bit later.
Okay. Wow, Sonic Plies has The Hobbit on HD DVD? Like the new one? That's kind of crazy. Let's see, Jordan Rodkey says, the pistol in this game reminds me of Marathon 2. Yeah, similar Bob, I think. Similar, like, kind of locked pistol.
What the hell? I honestly, like, I have no idea what's going on.
You have to hack the door. It looks like,
yeah, but...
Oh, Doug is saying you have to hack that door.
Oh.
But first, put on your silencer, because you don't want to alert anybody to your presence.
But, like, the last time I hacked the door... See, no, because the last time I hacked the door, I had to pull out the hacking device.
Oh, okay.
And this time it wasn't... I didn't have to pull it out, so I was trying to figure out how to use the device.
Dinky Do 15 says 2 Human was a launch window? No. We're playing 2 Human because it's horrible. And, and that's kind of a general theme we're going for here. So, Welfare Queen I says never played Zero.
There we go. That's what's going on. We both have to hit the button at the same time.
Oh, okay.
We figured it out, guys. Don't worry. Perfect Dark Zero still happening.
So, nothing will stop us from playing Perfect Dark Zero.
Only my death.
Welfare Queen I says, never played Zero. What's wrong with it? Well,
look at it!
I think, yeah, look at it. I think it would be easier to say what's right with it, what's good about it, and that is nothing.
I'm not familiar with how that could even be possible.
Like, it is just a poor game overall. It's
I never really liked the original either. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is gonna get people not to be on my side, but wasn't a huge fan of what's that game? GoldenEye either. I don't like that controller for shooters.
Well, did you only ever use a club in it or something? Like, I feel like if you used any of the good guns, like the Distroval, you would actually like it, but it's understandable if you only played with the club.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the club?
I don't remember the club.
1,000 Cranes is having beer for breakfast. Good on you, man. I wish I was drinking right now because this would go down a lot smoother.
Wait a minute, did this arrow just tell me to come back just so I can find the co-op partner?
Yeah,
so we can go back to the elevator? Oh my god. I hate you, Perfect Dark Zero. Hate you guts.
You can't lose her, man. She's serious. Oh yeah. Mel says that screen tearing is so bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. The edging looks really crummy too. Dinky Doo 15 wants King Kong next. What do you guys want? Are you down with Dinky Doo? You want King Kong?
I think after this level, which is almost over, I'm gonna play some multiplayer with people because I think a bunch of people are adding me.
Okay.
And obviously, when you have Perfect Dark Zero, what do? You play multiplayer? Come on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so after that, we'll pick something else, whatever people want us to play. And by us, I mean me suffering through all this. In the last 2 weeks, in the last week, the PlayStation 4 came out, and I played Haze. I'm playing Perfect Dark Zero. Like, what's going on? I'm glad that I own a PS4, or else I'd feel real sad about my life right now.
Buy97 actually asked a really good question. What was the game that made you buy the 360? I was a little later. Me and my friend Jay bought the 360 for Gears of War. I'm a huge Gears fan. I love Gears, and yeah, the first one was pretty tight on Xbox 360. That was kind of a revelation. Yeah, so what kind of got you to get a 360, Xav? What game?
Well, I mean, I've always been that guy who needed the latest thing. always. So for me, it was just
Relevance, like being relevant in society.
So it just said press A to ride, by the way. Not to activate the elevator, it said press A to ride. Yeah, no, I just wanted to have the newest, latest thing. I mean, I was really excited. I was working at a video game store at the time, so I needed it. It needed all over my face. Oh, look at that awesome
High Squadron 1 says, no joke, I got my Xbox after playing Rockstar Table Tennis. That game was a lot of fun. Yes, it was. Very good game. I played a lot of that, too.
And not if you're colorblind, but yeah.
Well, yeah, not if you're colorblind, but yeah, let's be friends, man. Let's be pals. You like good games. I like good games. So, W. Johnsto 1 says, Cameo and Condemned. Yeah, don't worry. They're coming up, man. They're coming up. I'm gonna drop the list.
And by Cameo, he means the expansion to Cameo. I'm just gonna roll around for a while. See how this does.
Always be rolling. You know, women be rolling. Spies be rolling. All day long. Let's see. Reckless something. Your name's green. I can't read it. Says, play Condemned. If you do, I will give you a message. A massage, actually. He's
well.
massage. So,
well,
yeah.
sir.
Got to get them muscles nice and loose. And also says he's colorblind. Yes, I think I might be too, because it's really hard to read the green names in the Twitch stream. But yeah, we're not making fun of people, we assure you. But yeah, it is legitimately a hard game to play, Rockstar Table Tennis, if you are colorblind.
Yeah,
it is a legitimately difficult game to play. So
because the ball flashes specific colors, and it's really difficult to see if you're colorblind.
Yeah,
I think I left my co-op partner behind.
Well, she was dead. She was dead weight, you know.
Oh,
so
well,
it's much better to have this random mercenary dude.
Unless now my co-op partner has changed into the random mercenary dude. I don't know what's happening.
Boss Cowbell says, "Please stop saying Kameo like that. It's not Japanese." No, never. I will never stop.
I've been yelling at him for the last 20 minutes about it. It's
yeah.
Never
So sorry, if Xav can't get me to stop, you're not going to get me to stop. Wow. Nefsies says, "Perfect Dark Zero over Call of Duty Ghosts." Would you say that, Xav? You review Call of Duty Ghosts. Do you think this is
Oh, let's not go crazy.
I mean, I think the rolling is a lot tighter in this game than it is in Call of Duty Ghosts.
You can't roll in Call of Duty Ghosts. You could slide, and that is awesome. I hope they keep that.
Andrew Mel says this last part of the level is just bad. Well, the whole level.
I think I gotta go find like a rocket launcher or something. Because as much as I think my pistol is gonna take out that giant plane, I don't think it's gonna happen. Am I looking for something, or like where am I supposed to go? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go over here.
Game of the Year 2013 equals Perfect Dark Zero from Cop 62. Yes, I would agree.
Nope.
Squadron 1 says, sliding? Is this Bulletstorm? If only it was Bulletstorm. Hey, let's stream Bulletstorm next.
I love Bulletstorm. I don't know if that game will ever... Wasn't that an EA Partners game with
People Can Fly, yes. Who are now Epic Games Poland, I think?
Was that before or after Epic bought People Can Fly?
That was after. Epic had already owned part of them, if not all of them, but yeah. They were, as Shang Tsung says, mine now, at that point. Your soul is mine now. It's mine. I own it. Baya97 says, like how your gun sways left to right nicely as you walk in this game. Sure, that's a good
There's
quality.
A feature for you.
Prophecy 21 says Perfect Dark Zero was good memories with 4 exclamation points. That's a good memory right there.
At any point, do they want to tell me what I'm supposed to do in this game?
Yeah,
though? Like,
yeah. I think you just shoot that thing. Just shoot the crap out of it.
But like, I have a pistol and it's a giant warship. Is this really what's happening?
But you're a capable spy.
And I also have no ammo left, so awesome.
Oh, now you got 2 pistols. You're good now. Yeah, I think anything, whenever you point your reticle at it and it turns red, that means you should probably shoot it.
That's typically how it goes. Oh wait, are these bad dudes? No. That's...
350. 350. That's a good handle. By the way, 350. He says Perfect Dark Zero multiplayer was a blank. I'm gonna fill in the blank for you. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna assume that Twitch probably changed that for him.
Yeah, it censored his curse word, and rightly so. But I'm just gonna say that the blank in this sentence is a crapshoot. Perfect Dark Zero multiplayer was a crapshoot. Yeah.
Let's go with that. Sure. So apparently I just had to wait around for 20 minutes while the game decided that I was finished the level.
Hyde Squadron 1 says Boltstorm also had an energy whip. Your move, game developers. Very true.
Pretty awesome.
I like the combo system in the game. I didn't like so much the dialogue because the whole what was the thing at E3? It had something to do with a reproductive organ, and it was a very, very, very bad, cringeworthy.
There's no option for me to exit this, by the way.
Once you're in, you can never get out.
So I'm going to load this level, and I'm going to go to multiplayer. We'll play some multiplayer.
Okay.
I'll hate my life a little bit more, and then we'll move on to the next thing, I guess.
Yeah, so Xav's gamertag is X-Ray Alpha Victor. If you want to find him in the vast sea of multiplayers.
I'll drop it in here again.
Servers.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just quick deathmatch. I'll go quick Dark Ops, because it could be a team game. We'll see what we get.
Okay.
But first, let's do a search and see if there's anyone actually playing. See how many games are available.
Oh, Hank No One says turn to 360 from horizontal to vertical for full Perfect Dark experience. Destroyed my game by scratching the disc at launch. Yeah, you remember that? You remember when the Xbox 360 first launched, and if you even touched it a little bit, you would just get that weird scratch on your disc. There were a lot of people that were having problems with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that happens on the Xbox 360 Slim versions too. If that thing's spinning, then you should not touch it. I'm gonna add some people here.
So Dinky Do 15 says, who on his chat actually has PDZ to play multiplayer with him? Lol. You'd be surprised, my friend.
I'm getting invites to play this.
Yeah, people want to play some Perfect Dark Zero. Let me tell you, man. 8 years has not dulled the desire, the drive to play Perfect Dark Zero.
So I'm gonna create a death match.
Welfare Queen 1 says only plebes put the 360 vertical. Sure, that's an opinion. I don't necessarily agree with it, but thank you for sharing.
Private game off. Oh, I can't turn private game off. What?
Ada Tree says I still have Perfect Dark Zero, but thank the good Lord I'm at work right now. That's America for you. Thanks for skirting your work duties to watch us on the live stream here. We appreciate it. Amethyst87 says, not plebes, plebs, you pleb. Yes, thanks. I mispronounce words all the time. Sometimes for fun, sometimes on purpose, and most of the time not.
Alright, so this is what's going to happen. I'm going to custom game, searching...
I still have the Spartan on my screen, by the way.
I had to switch it because I had to not show my gamer stuff. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to custom game, go to random, any, and search from here. And there were no games. What? There was just a game that was available. And now I can't create a game. Alright, I'm just going to create a game and invite people who are on my list.
Okay. Rica Forte asks, have we played Ridge Racer 6 yet? No, we have not. So stick around. We're going to be getting to that.
It is happening.
Thanks, Doug. Yes, I say Mario. I don't say Mario. Thanks for pointing that out, jerk.
Right.
Let's see. Cool Phantom says, Joystick, I see that on your Xbox 360 friends list. You have people playing what is called... oh yeah, I'm gonna ignore that one. Let's see. Cadet Smiley says, I bet selling this game to GameStop doesn't even cover the gas money. That's awesome. You can't even get a gallon of gas for Perfect Dark Zero. Very good comment, Cadet Smiley. Thank you for sharing. Everybody, please.
So there are 3 people on my friends list playing Perfect Dark Zero right now.
Yeah, they're the bestest of friends.
Oh yeah, we got a 4-banger here. 4 people playing some hot PDZ action.
Sonic Plies says 5 cents on GameStop if you trade this game today. Yes, that's you get 10 cents if you're a Power Up Rewards member. So definitely take advantage of that.
Here we go, folks. It's time to play Perfect Dark Zero Online. You've waited 8 years to see it.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
People who can't say Lara Croft and Mario are plebs. Thank you, Herbert Girl. That's just fun to say.
Is it
I don't care who you are. That's just fun to say. Priest Fact, I'll play this hot garbage. Well, get on, man, and play with us right now. We are streaming Xbox 360 launch games today. It is part of our...
Oh, back of the head! You got killed. Oh, I'm rolling like it's no tomorrow.
This is just, man, what's your first kill streak going to be? What are you going to drop? A supply box? You going to
Oh
get
no!
a chopper in there? A chopper?
I think I thought I got 2 kills there, but I only got 1.
Oh, made in Jersey, the shedding armor. Yeah, remember that? Menome 7. Oh man, that animation. It is animating. It is very much animating. The Schmiel points out, Dougie, who is a Team Joy member, points out, be careful, Disco Ball cheats constantly, and this is true. Ben Sweeney is a notorious cheater. He uses Templar vision in Assassin's Creed, and for that point alone, he will forever be a cheater in my heart.
Oh, I'm getting headshots all kinds right now.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, that's the whole point, right? Drop something in chat, drop something fun, something cool comment or a question, and that's kind of my job here. I'm color commentary, and I'm also just trying to, you know, answer people's questions, learn, laugh, and love, really. So, yeah, shoot people. Shoot them dead. I don't know who you killed there. It looked like you killed Sweetie. Let's see. Potato Wheelchair, which is a very good handle, I might add, says, I'm getting headshots.
Oh, my God.
Herberkel. When will Xbone 1 come out? The Xbox One launches on Friday, so this stream is kind of part of our launch festivities. We're taking a look back at the Xbox One launch, just to kind of give you know, some perspective and show what was available for that console at its launch time and how poor those games were, and that a launch lineup is not necessarily indicative of where a console is going to go throughout its full lifespan. So, yeah, perspective and just for fun times, because we're fun time boys here watching some launch games. So, Jordan Rodkey, this looks like Counter-Strike. Well, you must be blind, sir, because this does not look as good as Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Go, anyway. Maybe the original Counter-Strike. D-Day Gold, did you do the same for PS3? Yes, we certainly did. We have an archive.
We did last week. You can watch it on joystick.com. It's a website.
Yep. We streamed a bunch of PS3 launch games on joystick.com and on our Twitch channel last week. And yeah, you can see that all on joystick.com. We have a website there where we post stuff pretty regularly. So, to put it lightly. Hey, jump over that wall, Xav. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh, I expected the back of the head. It was amazing.
Cool Phantom, what is your gamer tag? Xav is playing on his gamer tag, which is X-Ray Alpha Victor, which is X-Ray, as it's spelled, A-L-F-A, and then Victor, as in I am the victor, and the spoils go to me.
Mm-hmm.
And X-Ray Alpha Zero. No, that is incorrect. It's X-Ray Alpha Victor. Yeah, Sonic Plies, CS on OG Xbox looks better than this game. Yeah, I'd agree.
This game's awful.
Yeah. Baya97, this is probably the most activity the PDZ server has seen in years.
Someone at Rare is like, what's happening?
Somebody at Rare got an email notification, and they're just like ecstatic right now. They're like, oh my god, there's like a community around Perfect Dark Zero? What?
Hold on, I'm going to jump over this wall. Wait a minute.
Cop62, lol at these death animations. Yep, it's one of the many laughable things about this game.
Oh, what? In cover and everything? This is next gen, guys.
Kevon05, I just said your name on this stream. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully that made your day. Kevon.
You were having a bad day if that's what's going to make your day.
Well, you know, I mean, different strokes for different folks, you know? Yes, we did do it, Kevon05. I said your name like 4 times already. I mean, this is just like the best.
Oh, I got greedy. I should have just shot him. Oh, I got greedy.
Reckless brings up a very good point. PDZ looked like someone glazed the entire world like a donut.
He's not wrong. He's so not wrong.
Perfect Dark Zero is a glazed donut. It's the glazed donut of video games. Yeah. Priest Fact? Yep, that's your name. I saw your name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell them to get in here and commiserate with us because, yeah. Hey, Priest Fact wants to be your friend now. There you go. Glazed donut. Yes, glazed donut. Averex says, Averex says, I guess that Zero makes sense, eh? Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Perfect Dark 1 to get announced.
Wow, the wordy says in Norway we play PDZ as an esport. Man.
Whoa, animations! Whoa! Whoa! What just happened? Oh my god! Wait till you get to that part. Joanna just like flew off the handle. I think she's having a bender or something.
Hashtag glazed donut. Yes, please hashtag that. Kevon05, can we get some Crackdown love? No, sorry. I'm going to drop the full list of games into the chat again. And we're playing launch games, specifically games that were there at launch, plus 2 human. So there you go. You got the full list in the chat. Tell us what you want us to play next. If I recall, it looked like people wanted us to play King Kong.
Oh no! Reload! I don't know why I care so much.
Your
It's
KD
perfect
ratio,
dark.
Man.
Oh, my KD. You know, I'm trying to
Get
get
your KD.
trying to get into that clan. You know, where this is how they're gonna set it up.
Yeah. So CG part low. Despite how awful this game is, I had a blast playing co-op with my bro when this game came out 8 years ago. Hopefully, our stream here is giving you pleasant memories of good times with you and your bro. Throwing it up.
Throwing it up hardcore. Oh, someone's shooting at me.
Gecko. Oh, was somebody camping in Perfect Dark Zero?
Someone was camping in Perfect Dark Zero. Yeah.
How
That's
dare
a thing that happened in 2013.
Gecko says King Kong ain't got nothing on PDZ.
I like it. I like the reference. I'll give it to him.
D-Day Gold. I still don't think 2 Human was a bad game. There are some people in here.
Oh my god, the aiming in this game is awful.
Priest Fact is murdering you.
No,
Make with the murder
he just died.
on him instead. Oh,
He just died.
Totally
But I
dead.
got a nice headshot on me.
I just want to I love that we are playing Perfect Dark Zero multiplayer in 2013 with people in the stream.
You know what? You love it too. You do love it because you're not the one who has to play it. I'm the one who's actually playing it.
I just get to sit here, eat Milky Way bars, and drink Mountain Dew. So my life is pretty all right. Let's see. Joystick. Where was that question at? Dragon Fleas. So, Xav and Dave, do you guys remember the game-breaking glitch in 2 Human that would corrupt your hard drive?
Yeah, it's called playing 2 human. Boom!
It corrupts your life. Well, Dragon Fleas, I have never played 2 Human. So
What? You've never played 2 human? Really?
Never played it. Never played it. The Silicon Knights game, I guess, what did they do? They did the port of Metal Gear Solid on GameCube, didn't they do that?
Well, yeah, they did sort of like a remake-ish thing.
Right. They had this ridiculous cutscenes. I just remember the one of.
Well, that's not really their fault. That's more the fault of.
Absolutely. But I just remember the one. It was either Snake or the Ninja doing a backflip off a rocket. I thought was pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I've never played 2 Human, so I'm looking forward to this. There was some question that was aimed at Joystick about did we play the Halo games. Oh yeah, here you go. Pat Joe 1. Have you played all the Halo games, Joystick? I would say collectively, as a staff, yes.
Well, yeah. I haven't played ODST to completion. I got to the end, but then I didn't finish it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've played all the Halo games, even Halo Wars, which I do not like, and some people seem to enjoy that. But I like real-time strategy games, and Halo Wars does some crummy stuff with limitations of your base and what you can develop and stuff like that. Also, I just want to point out that we are still playing Perfect Dark Zero multiplayer. This is still happening. But we're streaming a lot of games here today, Xbox 360 launch games. Last week we did the same for PS3 launch games, and you can see that archived video over on joystick.com.
Anyone got any hot PDZ questions? They want to know all the secrets or the tips and tricks?
If anybody's looking for tips, stratagems, I just dropped the I just dropped the link to the PS3 launch stream into the chat if you want to check that out. But don't do that now. Don't.
Oh my no! I got an achievement. Now it's never gonna go away. Oh man.
Dragon Fleas says Halo Wars was the Bill O'Reilly of the Halo saga. I feel bad for Bungie. I feel like they cried after they saw the sales of Halo Wars.
They didn't make it, so it's fine.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
And the company that did made it ended up getting shut down, I think, soon after. So.
Yeah, that was Ensemble, right?
Yeah,
like
they were
Ensemble
great. They
Studios.
did Age of Empires. I love Ensemble, but they did not survive, unfortunately.
Age of Empires is good, and they also did the Shadowrun game, right? Didn't they do that?
Yes. No. That was someone else.
Different.
That was a different
Okay.
company. That was the company that did Mech Assault, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's
Oh,
move on to
Smooth
the
at
next
PDP.
game. Let's move on
Okay.
to the next game. Why don't you ask people what they want? Let's get a vote going.
Yeah, well, you just asked for me. Here you go. I'm going to drop the... whoops, that is not the right... That is the link to the PS3 thing. Sorry, my clipboard. There we go. So I dropped a list of games in there. What do you guys want us to play next? CG Partlow says King Kong. Dragonfleece says Too Human. The James Taylor, the one and only James Taylor, says Tiger Woods.
I think we're going to save Too Human, actually.
Okay, so Two Humans out, guys. Don't say that. Kong, sorry, Guzzy. Hexic HD, we already played. Rogue77 says Condemned. It looks like King Kong is what people want next. I'm seeing a couple Condemns. There's one Kameo.
Let's do King Kong. We'll do King Kong. We'll do Cameo.
Okay.
And then we'll do Condemned.
Okay. There we go. You got your next three games all lined up.
I'm gonna swap it here. Give me 1 second.
Yep. So Monty Blank, why is the Spartan upset in this pick? Well, wouldn't you be if you had to do what we're doing today? We're streaming Xbox 360 launch games because we like to do fun stuff, fun time activities. That is our goal. Oh, Gecko, the Burger King games, man. I love the Burger King games. I love Sneak King. I love Big Bumpin'. I get my big bump on all the time. It's so good, and the Pocket Bike Racers game was actually a pretty serviceable Mario Kart clone. So yeah, but Sneak King, man, all day will I be getting my sneak on. There's nothing better. There's no greater pleasure in this world than to pop out of a trash can and present a hungry construction worker with a breakfast sandwich. Like Sneak King is the best.
No other joy you get from life itself.
Nope. That is the purpose of my life, is to feed hungry lumberjacks by popping out of bales of hay and trash cans with unwrapped breakfast sandwiches. Like, that's the best part too. Like, it's on a platter and it's all unwrapped and like presentable, but like you've been sitting in a trash can for 30 minutes waiting for this guy to walk by so you can give him the best flourish of his life. All right, D-Day Gold, Yo Joystick, on your PS3 stream, did you not do Folklore? What, you could not find it?
It wasn't a launch game.
We didn't do Folklore because it wasn't a launch game.
We did quite a few games. The worst probably was Haze, which we played for about 20 minutes, and I actually got to shoot a gun maybe for 5 of those 20 minutes.
Yeah, you watched a long cutscene in that game, and well, we both did, but I choose not to remember it. Windfish says Xbox One Twitch streaming delayed to 2014. Yes, that is a story that is on joystick.com right now, but don't go over there. Wait until the stream's done and then go to the website. Stay with us. We need you. We love you.
Oh boy. So I have not played... Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch accounts here to my Canadian account, because I have finished it on my Canadian account.
Everybody's like, look at the size of that update you had to download. 688 KB. That is just like...
Man, that update was on the disc, and they're trying to make you get it afterwards? Oh, just like on that DLC.
Clogging the pipes, man. Clogging the pipes up with all that data.
So I have finished this game on this system. So let's... What? No save game found?
The James Taylor, what's the worst game out of the PS3 and Xbox 360 launch lineups? I don't know. I think the best game was NBA 07 because it was full HD. It was the only full HD experience that we got.
You probably should explain what that means to people.
So when you boot up that game, which actually the demo we didn't have the full game, but when you boot it up, you get this crazy on fire silver graphic that says in full HD, and it's just so glorious. Go to your Googles, go to your Picasso webs, and find
open up Opera and then type in whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Go look for the full HD NBA 07 experience. You will not be disappointed.
So we're gonna play King Kong now because I hate myself. But I love all of you people.
Averix says, can we get the ball rolling for a Jurassic Park game from the makers of Zoo Tycoon? I would say write a letter. That's how you get anything done in this country. Write an actual physical letter.
Oh, hold on, guys. Jack Black is on screen right now. We have to watch. Can I skip all this stuff? You cannot skip these cutscenes, by the way.
Why would you want to, dude? Colin Hanks and Jack Black, like, get out of here, bro. That's Hollywood A-list talent.
No, Naomi Watts. She's stealing apples. That means she'd be perfect for King Kong.
I feel like a lot of her life, like, I can identify with, you know? I have to steal soy sauce packets from
I have seen you wear that hat before.
Yeah, I do own that hat.
This had a pretty decent cast associated with it. And Mickey Rourke plays King Kong, which is, I think, was a weird choice, but whatever.
Mickey Rourke is King Kong. Oh, that's a choice I can get behind. Right there.
That's definitely a choice you can get behind. I also wanted to illustrate that on if you turn on Twitch right now and look at our stream, it's just playing the King Kong movie.
Yeah, join us for a King Kong movie. We're going to be doing this for the next 4.5 hours. We're just going to play the movie twice. Ada Tree says his role as King Kong, Mickey Rourke's role as King Kong, was preparation for the wrestler. And this is true. So King Kong was from Ubisoft, was a pretty short game, but very good actually.
Very good for the points. I mean, I played it to completion and got 1,000 gamer score, and I was pretty happy about it. I mean, it's not a great game, but
no, I liked it. I mean, it was there was actually some depth in the strategy of like using the brush, using fire, and I felt like you weren't very powerful the entire game. Like you didn't have a ton of stuff to just like straight up fight dinosaurs with. So
right,
you know,
you play as King Kong a couple of times though, don't you?
Yeah, I think near the end of the game, and then that's when when you do those QTE battles with you know, the T-Raptors.
This guy's the worst person to use a rowboat ever. His oar is not even in the water.
It's not even.
He's just like water. The air. Take me, wind. Bring me.
Air.
How are we moving? None of these oars are actually touching the water.
It's a magic boat.
Oh man, this must be part of the lore. Also, look at the size of the oar in comparison to these people.
CG Partlow says he is water bending. Yes, that is true. Ada Tree, it's an airboat? Sure, looks like it.
Airboats would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Love me a good airboat.
Yeah, this is the beginning of BioShock Infinite. So we're gonna take this boat into the sky and head to Columbia here in a second. Gamma 100, they should make a Jurassic Park game. There have been Jurassic Park games.
There have been a bunch of Jurassic Park games.
Yeah.
Don't play that iPad nonsense is not very good, but if you can find the PC game Operation Genesis where you get to make your own Jurassic Park, it's like Sim City Jurassic Park. It's pretty awesome.
Yep. AVeryX is a fan of Operation Genesis. He likes the shout out. Ada Tree, there will always be a man, an ape, and full HD. I hope so. That sounds like a good life to live. Right? Let's see. Made in Jersey. This is just a tribute to the best game in the world. I love the Tenacious D reference. It's very good. Now we're heading to Skull Island, which is
sounds ominous.
Yeah, it's very foreshadowing. Much foreshadowing. So scary.
So what was your memory of playing this game? We talked about whether or not you liked it, but did you play it because you wanted to play it or because you heard it had easy points? Because you're a points guy.
I do like the achievements. I have quite a few. I'm up to about 110K now. And yeah, I am going to say about 50-50, I guess. I mean, I did want to play it. And this came out before I was at Joystick, and a couple other people at the place I was working for and had recommended it. And so I was like, okay, cool, you know.
This is like the limpest wrist for a punch I've ever seen in my life.
Adrian Brody does not throw a full HD punch.
This is like a Wes Anderson punch.
Yeah.
For all his Wes Anderson movies.
Windfish, yes, 110K. I have a lot of achievements, and I am a lonely single man, and it's looking like that's going to be the case for the rest of my life. So thank you for making me feel bad about it.
I'm punching in the air just like the airboats. Like this is how I propel myself forward, just by using my hand.
A lot of this game is just about manipulating air. This is actually a prequel to The Last Airbender.
That's why that M. Night Shyamalan movie did not turn out so well. He based it on this video game. Here we go. Oh, lights. Yeah, I'm gonna put this flare in my pocket. That seems like a great idea, Naomi Watts. Oh man, I forgot about the giant spider things. Or scorpion things.
Yeah, like all the life wants to kill you in this game. Like every indigenous life form wants to end you. So keep an eye out for that. Watch out.
What the hell?
Whoa! What did she just do?
I have no idea, but she put a flare in her
I
pocket.
think I have to mute for a second because I have a fire truck coming down my street.
California. How do you what? How do I reload?
It's okay.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah, if we're known for anything here in California, it's our wonderful fires and celebrities.
I forgot this game has like no HUD at all. Like you don't even get a reticle.
Nope. You have to rely solely on your ability to kind of guess where your bullet's going to go.
You also no, you can iron sight.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty good.
Okay. So we got next gen Naomi Watts, which is nice. She's got quite the hair over there.
I like how it shows me how to reload after I've already reloaded about 7 times. It's like, oh, by the way, we forgot to mention this. Oh, but it looks like you figured it out, so you're good.
Let's see. Dragon Fleas. A long blank time ago on an island called Skull Island, there lived a happy gorilla Harry through and through. But there was a white guy, and he knew just what to do.
I think
His name was
doing-
Old JB.
Oh.
And he refused to step aside a movie he did see a blank filming all the time.
Is that
Yes,
the
we love
plot
Tenacious
line?
D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought he was trying to give us the plot line to Harry and the Hendersons for a second there.
yeah, well, that amazing John Lithgow vehicle.
Yeah, don't mess around with no John Lithgow movie.
Nope, absolutely. Wait, that was no Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, that was
What's
John
that?
Lithgow.
Okay, all right.
Trust me, I know my Harry and the Hendersons.
Well, every Canadian does, right? Isn't that something they teach you in school?
Yeah, I think I might be related to Harry.
You gotta watch out for them Sam Squatches up there.
Sam
They'll catch
Squatches,
you.
sure. Why not?
It's a Trailer Park Boys reference if you are a fan. So now what are we doing? We're just pushing something around.
Puzzle
And he's
solving.
filming you do it.
Next gen puzzle solving here.
It's nice that these indigenous people set up all their puzzles to be two-man operations.
Yeah.
They're
real
like,
swell of them.
no, you pushed it enough. Stop pushing. But I want to keep pushing it.
But then nothing opened, so I don't know what's happening. What is going on?
Her Burkle says these textures are still better than COD ghosts. A lot of hate.
A lot of
for the
hate.
ghosts.
A lot of hate. Oh boy.
John Apocalypse says this game looks arse. Yes, so we are playing the Xbox 360 launch games. This is a launch game. This game is from 2005 or 2006, 2005. I don't know. 2005, 2006, whatever. From the way back when, before we could actually, record time. We could record our events. You had to write stuff. This was before the internet. You had to write stuff in books back then. But yeah, so we're playing launch lineup games. They're not going to
Wait,
look.
hold on. Wait. Next gen prompt. RT to pick up bone. Just said that. I have to use the right trigger to pick up a bone.
Yep.
Pretty
Acquire
awesome.
that bone. Acquire it.
What am I supposed to do with this bone?
Let's see. Reckless says every
Oh,
person's
giant
training-
enemy crabs! Oh man, look, the Xbox had it too, guys.
There you go. Equal opportunity crabbing. Wow, that is a big old crab. He's got some eyes. All the better to see you with, my dear. So Reckless points out every person screaming on the comments about launch games needs to be better. Seriously, need to come watch the stream. Tell them about the stream. Tell your friends. Get more people.
Well,
in
the
here.
original idea behind this stream was that people were saying like, "Oh man, the Xbox is doomed or the PS4 is doomed because these launch games don't look so great." But this is to illustrate they didn't look so hot on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and those systems turned out pretty good. I mean, look at this, and then look at something like Halo Reach, or look at Haze, and then look at Uncharted 2. It's the same system, shockingly enough. So
Inaudible Whisper, I heard you by the way, says will we look back and think Killzone and Rise look arse graphically? We very much may
it's
believe
possible.
that. If we're still
Killzone
working at joystick,
2 Killzone 2 doesn't look too great anymore if you go back and play it.
right. But if we're still working at joystick, if joystick still exists 8 years from now, we will probably do a stream of those Xbox One and PS4 launch games and crack jokes.
Oh, God. I hope to
So
be
you-
a viewer and not be the one who has to play.
Nope, you're playing.
Some
You're
of those
playing.
games again.
The precedent has been set.
I will not
Or-
play Knack, sir. You cannot make me play Knack. How do you pick up stuff?
Let's see. So, if you have any concerns, questions, drop them in the chat. We're reading the chat. I'm going to drop in the list of games that we're playing today. We've already gone through Hexic HD, Geometry Wars, and what was the last game we played? We just played Perfect Dark Zero.
How do you forget
now-
Perfect Dark Zero? I know I'll never forget it.
And man, that's a big old crab. Look at that shotgun. Powerful, powerful shots from a gun. Let's see, King Kong the Game, the movie. Love that title. You are very, very correct. Aha, 1, 2, something. Your name's green, so I can't really read it. Don't have green names, you guys, because it makes it hard for me to say.
I don't know if people can actually control the name of the color of their name, can they?
Oh, we have X Joysticker and now Ghosts. Dead person Jordan Mallory's in our stream, and he says maybe you can tell me this. When's Marvel? We are not playing any Marvel today.
Marvel
No
was not a launch game for the 360.
Yeah.
It was a launch game for the PS3.
Neither of us have Pringles right now, so we won't be playing any Marvel.
Get your curly mustache.
Herberkel says, "Hey, is Geometry Wars any good?"
Yeah, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah, you should definitely play every single version of Geometry Wars you can.
Why is the tutorial? It just told me how to reload again, like 20 minutes after it already told me how to reload. This game looks awful, by the way.
Yeah.
Look how terrible this game looks like. Oh man.
It's not flattering for Naomi Watts, that's for sure. Oh, and somebody says, Amethyst says, if you click the little cog below the chat window, you can change your change the color of your name. So
Oh,
you guys
there
should
you
do
go.
that here on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining us. We are heading into the Necropolis, which is I guess a city of dead people, maybe a city of necromancers. I don't know.
How do I not have achievements yet, guys? What's going on?
Fitzal says, when Super Street Fighter 2 Championship Turbo Edition? We will not be playing
What?
that. I wish we would be playing that. That would be awesome.
Oh, hot boat action. Look, it's the Lutesses.
Also, I probably shouldn't mention how you can change your name color, because now people are just changing it to green.
Oh,
So,
God. Way to go.
if you want to get called out, if you want to shout out on the stream here, I will not be doing that.
Here, hold on. I'm going to pick up this bone. I love that prompt. It's my favorite prompt in this game. Pick up bone.
Magazines on back.
A Very X says it's only like 10 total achievements for King Kong, so...
Am I going to have to actually play this for a while to get an achievement? Not happening. So what do people... We're going to do Cameo next, right?
Cameo, yep. Yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going
The
to
way you
get
pronounce
into...
that makes me hate life.
Might as well pile some more hatred on the misery pile. Yeah, we're going to play that next, and then we've got some Condemned coming up. So if you're itching to see some hobos get dealt with, we're going to be doing that. Get theirs. They've been living high up on the hog for too long, and we're gonna show them
You
what's
should
what.
you should maybe drop Richard a message and see if he wants to jump in on Skype when we play Too Human too.
Okay.
I don't know if he's probably busy doing a bunch of stuff, but I know he wanted to maybe play the game. So
Okay, for sure. I will do that at some point here. As soon as I'm done watching you play this awesome, awesome game. I'm too into it right now. You know. I think you have to light the stick on fire and throw it at the brush, right? Or you just want to poke Jack Black for a little bit.
I'm poking him in the butt.
Too Human 2 Ada Tree. I don't think the odds of a sequel for Too Human are too good. So T-Port 171. Do you guys remember these games being this bad? I personally do not. I have fond memories.
Yeah,
of
I mean,
that.
like we could play Call of Duty. I only have the demo, but I remember thinking Call of Duty looked awesome.
Yeah.
Like I think people sometimes you'll see in comments of like a review for a game that people don't like, they'll be like, "Man, this looks like an original Xbox game." It's like you need to
Yeah.
go back and look at original Xbox games because they do not look like those
Yeah.
textures are pretty rough.
Go play Wolfenstein on Xbox
It
One.
says press B to check ammo, and I'm holding a spear that's on fire. By the way,
Reckless says, "Hey Joystick, what current gen franchise do you want to see get the donut glaze treatment for next gen?" I think that's already happened. NBA 2K14 is pretty glazy. Those guys, they got that sheen from the sweat. You build up a mighty sweat and hunger playing some basketball.
oh, centipede. Oh, damn. I did not know he did that. I'm gonna die soon. Adrian Brody's in a bad way, folks. Oh, just shoot all your bones till you disintegrate.
You alone can control the fate of Adrian Brody in King Kong, the game, the movie.
I feel like he's probably at a
Ubisoft.
restaurant right now thinking like, why do I feel so weird?
Yeah, he's like getting phantom pains in a Waffle House in Tennessee right now, and he doesn't know why.
How do I switch weapons? Ah, you stupid.
Adatree asks, "Is this the end of Brody Quest?" Yes, this is. You're inside of Brody's mind. We're being Adrian Brody right now.
I don't know. I don't know switch weapons. I have a bone. I'm gonna poke this thing with my bone.
Look at that guy staring at the ceiling, just shooting wildly. Don't panic, guys. Don't panic. I know we're stuck in a death pit, but
What? Get up now, son. Get up now. Oh, he died. Oh! I just threw a broken stick. Next gen.
A1
next gen
Brown,
stick throwing.
A1 Brown is is criticizing your play of King Kong. Hey, if you can do it better, buddy, let's see you get in here and stream your own King Kong and look amazing.
I don't need to be told that I'm doing a bad job in the game that's already there. Am I dead? Oh, thank God. Let's play Cameo. We're gonna switch over to Cameo next, and let's see what happens to my soul.
Naomi Watts and Adrian Brody will have to fend for themselves, you guys. So their fate is undetermined at this point. So, Mega Man Access says he really enjoyed Kameo. Yes, it is. It's a game that people have fond memories of, and we're going to see if that nostalgia is warranted here in a second. We've got a lot of games that we're playing here. I'm going to drop the link or the list in the stream again. So, what have we played? We started with a little Hexic HD. We moved on to Geometry Wars, and then after that, we played Perfect Dark Zero for too long. Any amount of time in that game is too long. And we just wrapped up some King Kong, the game, the movie, presented by Ubisoft and Doritos. And now we're going to get into some Cameo. So, yeah. Emperor asks, you guys are playing Quake 2 but not Quake 4. So we tried to find Quake 4, we really did, but Xav was unable to track down a copy. I don't know if that's good or bad, but he did find a Quake 2 disc, oddly enough, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get to that. So, Dinky Doo 15, when will your review for Tearaway go up on joystick? I'm not sure. I would say keep refreshing. That's F5 on your keyboard. Keep refreshing joystick over and over and over until it's live, which should be soon, I guess. I don't know. Sonic Plies, DBZ game. No Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, buddy.
So my Xbox froze again.
We're getting the true experience.
We're getting the true launch experience right now.
Yeah. And Boss Cowbell, how come Need for Speed Most Wanted isn't on that list? Well, we couldn't find it. And it's also really expensive still, apparently. Zav said it was like $40 or something. And
yeah, it's still pretty expensive. I think it's because it's like one of the best Need for Speeds from this generation.
Yeah. The Burger King games, I do not believe they were launch.
No, they weren't, but they were pretty close. I do own them, but I think I left them in Canada because I don't know if I was allowed to bring them across the border. That's not true, but still.
Avery X, no, actually I gotta ignore that one. Adatree says, I thought you wanted unique viewers to your website. No, we just want viewers, period. Just get on the site and keep hitting F5 until you die, and we'll be happy with it.
What, you don't think we're gonna get unique viewers playing Cameo Elements of Power? Jeez, buddy. What else are we supposed to do?
Desolation Zero says, nice ridiculous fishing is in the new Humble Bundle. Awesome. You guys should play that game because Rami's awesome and that game is awesome. So
let's play Cameo. How about that?
Okay, we're getting into it. So
we're getting right into it.
Here's
multiplayer in Cameo?
Yeah, it had a co-op, right?
Oh man, if you have Cameo, I want you to send me an invite right now.
Yeah, it's X-Ray Alpha Victor on
X-Ray
the
Alpha
Xbox
Victor.
Lives.
I can write it out for people too.
Yo Comic Books. Says Dead or Alive 4 ? No, sorry. That was that came in December, I want to say. It was supposed to be a launch game, but it got pushed back at the last second. And yeah, I wish we were playing Dead or Alive 4 because I love that game.
There are multiple multiplayer. So there's co-op, normal co-op, expert co-op for all you Cameo experts. We got Rune Battle and Time Attack. I got a message. I wonder if this message is going to be inappropriate.
Cadet Smiley says physics
inappropriate.
paper. Yeah.
Hey, guess what? That message was inappropriate. Someone sent me a message, and it was totally inappropriate. Sweet.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Don't send inappropriate messages to us because
do what you gotta do.
We're PG people. Let's keep it Pixar, you guys. Let's keep it Pixar. General.
Let's start a new quest. Why not?
Potato
I get to
wheelchair.
name. I get to name Cameo. I will name her Cameo.
Kuhmayo.
How do you think you spell Cameo based on the way you say it?
Nathan PNE. I didn't know Too Human was a launch title in the UK. It was like a year after the Xbox release. No, it is not a launch title. What is kind of our theme here is that we played launch games and then we picked just one random horrible one. For our PS3 stream, which we did last week, and you can see on joystick.com, we played Haze, which is definitely not a launch game, but is entirely terrible. So we're trying to do something like that here in the Xbox 360 launch stream, and so we're going to play Too Human. Cop62 shouted, Matt Damon.
Matt
Sure.
Damon.
Matt Damon. All the Damons. Matt Damone?
Yeah, so I don't remember. I don't think I actually really played this game all that much when it came out. I think I played a little bit of it, but I wasn't really one of my favorites. Did you play this much when it came out?
Yeah, I actually finished this game.
Really?
I remember, yeah, the boss fight was super annoying at the end of the game. I remember that.
Someone in the chat says that this looks like Knack.
Yeah, we actually pulled the bait and switch on you guys. We're playing Knack right now. Wow, look at that jump. Transformation. Jump transformation.
This doesn't look too bad, actually.
Jordan Mallory says these fairies are making me uncomfortable. All of this is making me uncomfortable.
What are these feels?
What are these feels I'm feeling? Yeah. So, welcome to our stream of Kameo, and you are.
Oh my god! I can't wait for us to never play this again, so I never have to hear you say that word, because you were pronouncing it wrong, and it makes me hate life so much. Wait, I'm supposed to
how do you guys
throw
feel?
stuff.
Do you like the pronunciation? Do you align yourself with Xav? Do you think I shouldn't say it that way?
Yeah, you shouldn't say it the wrong way. I think everyone could agree that you're saying it wrong.
Potato Wheelchair says he has 110k. Yes, I do have 110k achievement points. Thanks. Forever Alone. Hashtag Forever Alone. Of course, Dave finished this game. Yes,
That is the greatest. It is the greatest. Wait, how am I supposed to? Oh, I'm supposed to climb up here.
Thanks for the tweet, Jordan. I am pronouncing Kameo correctly.
No, he's not. Oh God, I
yes,
hate everyone that agrees with you.
Just so that you guys can get the fully grasp how horrible I am. I do have 1,000 achievement points in Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I got through GameFly just so I can get 1,000 achievement points. So
You paid a service to send you that game.
Yeah. So I paid my $18 a month just so I could get, that game. So feel good about your life decisions and
boy.
feel bad about mine. So, CG Partlow, you saw them God rays, huh? Pretty nice, pretty good next gen stuff.
So, what do you remember of this game? Do you remember thinking? You didn't get a full 1,000 in this one, did you?
I don't think I got the full 1,000, but I got a healthy amount. I mean, I could check, but.
Oh, the boxing plant. Things are on now. Whoa!
Yep.
Stick and move. Stick and move.
We're playing PVZ Garden Warfare now.
Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, that character totally looks like. Oh, uppercut.
Nice. Give him that sure you can. All day long.
I do
Pop
remember
him up
this,
and then hit him with the fireball.
This game is pretty charming, at least.
Dark Fox 76 says, "LOL at those crows not giving a damn." Crows don't care. They apparently just want to pick the corpses, though. Let's see. Yo Comic Books, you 1,000 TMNT? No, I did not play TMNT actually.
I got 1,000 in TMNT. That's
awesome.
a thing that happened in my life.
Cool Phantom, are you restricted on what you can say about the Xbox One? Yes. So we probably
How about
won't
we
be
just ignore
answering-
those questions, and
Yeah.
then that's easy.
Um,
There's Xbox One reviews right now. You can read on Joystick.
Yes, I personally reviewed Dead Rising 3 and Killer Instinct, and we also have a review for Loco Cycle, which you can read on the website. Potato Wheelchair, how many games have I 1,000 pointed? I don't know, man. That's tough. I can tell you Assassin's Creed 2 and 1, I think I did. I have a couple on there. I mean, I have 110,000 gamer score, so hashtag Forever Alone. So I always have to add that now from now on. So people are like, "Wow, you have 110,000 gamer score. How do you do that with like a wife and kids?"
You know it's
Nah, sorry.
No, don't worry, not a problem.
Don't worry, not a problem.
Does it come up? Does it come up actually? All right, I gotta do some advanced techniques with Major Ruin here. I'm gonna cyclone it up.
The Jackie ITM. What was the hardest 1,000 gamer score for you to get? Probably Avatar: The Last Airbender. I had to struggle
What?
myself for that one.
Oh wait.
Potato Wheelchair. You have 8 1,000 pointers. Nice. Good job, man. Get them gamer scores. Hashtag Forever Alone.
All right, we get it. It's just getting
Holy
sad.
crap, dude. WTR Swoop says his gamer score is 234,500.
Whoa.
That
And
is
and
awesome.
that guy gets all the chicks.
All of them. Or the dudes. I don't know. Hey,
the dudes,
whatever you're
whatever.
into. So, yeah, good on you, man. Congrats. You make me look terrible. So,
You know what?
that's-
You know what sucks about having to switch my gamer tag, which I did, is I lost. I did 1,000 a couple of games, and I just lost it all.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
it's-
unfortunate. So you moved from Canada to America, and when you got here, you couldn't transfer your gamer tag over. You had to make a new gamer tag, right?
Yeah, they wouldn't allow you to switch from Canada, but you could switch from like Russia or something. They've since changed the policy, so I actually can now do that. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna. Oh my god, I just died. But they did change the policy so you can switch from any region. But at the time, I wasn't able to, which sucks.
Okay. That's unfortunate. It's tough to let go all that delicious gamer score.
Yeah.
Everybody dropping their gamer scores in the chat. I like it.
I want to see. I want to see. I'm gonna just double check and see if anyone's playing this, so I can maybe start a multiplayer mode in here. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, so if you guys want to play with Xav, he's X-Ray Alpha Victor. Maybe you can get into the co-op with him, into the co-ops. And also, correction, WTR Swoops is a lady, so her gamer score is 234,000. Congratulations again, and sorry for calling you dude. So Spartan X47, Dave, what's your favorite launch title? Probably Condemned. I would say, definitely Condemned. I was very much looking forward to DOA 4, and that got pushed back to December. But yeah, I would say probably Condemned, because you know how I feel about hobos. So
No one's playing Cameo. I'm super disappointed in everyone that I have on my friends list.
I think you're playing the wrong game. You're supposed to be playing Kameo. But that's
Oh boy. Oh. Boy. What's the score attack mode? Oh man, I can't play score attack. Come on. I wonder if you can. Maybe I can find someone who's just playing it. What are the chances someone's just randomly playing Rune Battle? Oh no, I'm missing the DLC. All right. Oh, thankfully it just brings me right to the screen so I can buy it. Would I like to buy the power pack? I like the first thing it says is no refunds. It's $1.
A1 Brown says he 100% it Condemned, and he remembers it was only 970 points total.
What?
And yeah, they really.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. It wasn't. I think that weren't they supposed to add something to it later, and they never did, or
Maybe.
did they just not count correctly?
They cheated you out of those points. I remember some games too had like the weird you got 3 achievement points for like 1 achievement and stuff like that. That was like, because in the beginning when I was playing Xbox 360, like I had a nice even gamer score and it was awesome. And then you get that like 1 3-point achievement from Tony Hawk's American Wasteland or whatever, and it's just like, ugh, so mad.
All right, I'm going to host a game and see if someone jumps in.
Okay.
After we play this, we're going to play Condemned Criminal Origins. Did Rich say if he wants to jump in when we play some 2 Human?
I actually have not IM'd him yet, so let me go ahead and
take
do
care of
that.
that. We'll see if we can get some questions in. I want to know what people's favorite games were when the 360 launched. I know Condemned was a popular one when that came out for sure. Call of Duty's was probably the reason why I got the Xbox, because I remember loving Call of Duty on PC. And Call of Duty 2 on Xbox I thought looked awesome. Obviously it doesn't hold up as well. We'll play that soon. I don't have the full game. I have the demo, but we can take a look at it. I tried to find it. Like I went to all these stores the last couple of days to look for all of these games, and I couldn't find a number of them. Couldn't find Need for Speed. Couldn't find Quake 4. But I do have the Quake 2 bonus disc, so we'll throw that in at some point. Couldn't find Call of Duty, and a lot of the sports games are kind of tough to find too.
Yeah. And we did a lot of sports games on the PS3 stream, so you can watch that. It was a very healthy, lengthy stream that we had a lot of fun doing. I just dropped a list of all the games we're playing in the chat. So what we've been through already is Hexic HD, which is the HD version of Hexic. And we also played Geometry Wars, and we played some Perfect Dark Zero, and the last game we played was King Kong the Movie, the game, presented by Ubisoft and Doritos. And so now we're playing Cameo and elements of something. Elements of streams or whatever. So yeah. People dropping their gamer scores in the chat. I like seeing that. I love those Chivos, as the hip kids call them. Sometimes, maybe, once, at some point.
No one is jumping into this game, so I think what we should do is... I say we should just move on. I'm not a huge fan of Cameo. We didn't really play it for more than 5 minutes. I don't know if people really wanted me to play the beginning of this game. Oh, no, someone in the chat says Cameo is loading. Alright, we are playing Cameo.
Right,
Co-op is happening. I gotta add him to my friends list, actually, so... We are gonna do T-Human. Is Rich jumping in here?
No, he's got too much work to do. He says he can't just
what work
jump
does
in
he
here.
have to do that he can't just play this game?
What work is more important than T-Human? The answer is no work. Yeah. So, oh, Sonata, you're bumming us out, buddy.
Oh,
let's see. Finn Diesel. Wait, did I just miss Kameo?
Oh my god, I hate you so much. The way you say that word, it's the worst.
Avery X, anybody get Dead Rising the day it was released? Yes, I love the original Dead Rising. I love Dead Rising 2. And coincidentally enough, I just reviewed Dead Rising 3 for the Xbox One, which you can read on joystick.com, the website. So head over there. It's joystick.com/tags/Xbox-1-launch for all of our Xbox One launch coverage, which we're pumping this stuff out all this week. So make sure you tune in there. I guess I can drop that link in the chat, but I'm doing this trusting that you're not going to leave us right now and go read Xbox One launch coverage, or at least open it in a separate tab, because... You know, we enjoy your company, and we want you to stay with us. We want you to be here with us forever, because we all float down here.
Yeah, for sure.
So, everybody's screaming for you to put Cameo back in.
I'm playing it. I'm just waiting for this dude to show up. I've sent an invite, man. We're getting where things are happening.
Yeah. So we've still got it in, and don't worry, Fen Diesel. It is still in the tray. That disc is rocking that tray right now, and we're gonna stay locked into it.
Wait, I gotta find out. It's this guy who's playing that, I think.
Sorry, Afro Monkey. Can't answer that question, buddy. So also, I want to remind you, Xav, and let the stream know that at some point you're probably going to hear the buzzer for my door, because I've got.
Oh, I just got a delivery moments ago. So
okay,
things are happening all over the place. All right, if we don't get this game started in a second, I'm gonna move on to the next game, because we're blazing through time here, and we still have a lot of stuff to go through.
We still have a lot of games to play.
We got a lot of games.
We spent way too much time on Perfect Dark, basically.
You're telling me, buddy. Oh, man, I'm going to remember that. What's my most anticipated Xbox One game? I think everyone's really looking forward to Titanfall.
Yeah. Titanfall looks...
Quantum Break looks really good, too. So that's another one.
FFA Leonin, YOLO at school watching us. Keep YOLOing, bro. Always be YOLOing.
Oh man, you're gonna fail that class unless there's Cameo relations on your midterm. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna do very well. All right, you know what? We're gonna move on. Let's move on to Condemned. Then we're gonna do some Amped. We're bleeding time here, waiting for this game to start. So let's just move on to the next thing here. Give me one second.